For me, and the reason why Heart of Oak fans don't need to panic is that they're still creating these good chances and following similar patterns from last season. And I think we can take a look at last season's match between Heart of Oak and King Faisal, and we can demonstrate a pattern that the team are still showing even from last season. However, there were some differences as to what the execution was.
Okay, so let's quickly take a look at the games that Owuraku is referring to, and of course we'll just oppose it to what we are waiting. So there it is on your screen there.
So this is the match against King Faisal, and you could see Heart of Oak love to play this way. Little triangles in front of the box. And this time it worked against King Faisal. You see Banier playing it here and then making a quick run into the box. Salifu Ibrahim finding him, and then he sliced the ball to Kojo Obin Jr., who scores this time round. Now, this was against Legon Cities. Very similar. This time was a third-man release. Salifu Ibrahim, at this point, I think his execution, the pattern was very similar.
Yeah.
But he could have chosen Isaac Mensah up top.
Square it.
And at the point where he was about to shoot, you look at Banier and even Koji at the far post, there were still better options. Regardless, it was still a good chance for, Salifu Ibrahim with the chip. But then again, you want to look at chances and what was the percentage if he was to square that ball. I think he has a 90% chance of scoring there rather than going for the chip. So I don't think it's much of a bother because they're still, demonstrating these patterns that we saw from last season. And for me and for Buedu, I think that is the positive from there. And you can also look at another chance against Liberty in the last season as well. That was actually the game where they were crowned as champions of the Ghana Premier League. And we would see a similar pattern to one of the chances that they created against Legon Cities.
But really, okay, so is that what we are seeing on our screens? Okay,
yeah, so this was the goal. You could see a Salifu Ibrahim corner kick and Banier making the near post run and winning that header in front of his man. And it's something that you can tell they do in training. Now, unfortunately, they tried the same thing against Legon Cities. However, they met a different keeper with a different quality. You can see here, same angle, same everything. Banier runs right ahead of his man and gets in the header. However, maybe I thought there could have been a more spin on it, but unfortunately, the keeper was in a better position to save it this time. So I don't think they're worrying signs. They're doing the same things they were doing last season. It's just a little bit of maybe execution that they would have to work on this time around.